Good morning, it's me again, Inspirational post by Leverson. This morning I'm just going to get straight into it, okay? So, as you know, I travel with my journal, right? I've got my post-its, I've got my journal, that's always with me, never too far away. And I've got my little bits of scraps of paper that I write things down on, or should I say a napkin, and then I'll transfer those into my journal. Also read a lot, so I'm still reading, great book at the moment. So, but what I really want to talk about this morning is just about obviously yourself, obviously myself, obviously the travels that we're on, obviously the destination where we want to get to, how we want to get there, and what we have to do to get there. And I'll be reading from just a little bit of what I'm reading at the moment, but also I'll be reading also from my post-its, little bits of information that I've put down, and also, as I said, obviously from my journal as well, just to show you how transparent I am with the things that I say and I do, because what I write down I follow, and I'm still in the process of following this and learning and guiding myself to a better place. So I think a much better place, a better place of understanding myself, a better place of knowledge, a better place of spirituality, a better place of understanding other people, a better place of being around the same like-minded people as myself, people that can actually learn me something for the betterment of myself, so then I can help somebody else in return as well. So just to get into it and the journey that we're going on and what we're pursuing, as we as I say that as we, because we are a we aren't alone. We are striving and looking for, some people are looking for utopia, some people are looking for the golden place, some people are looking for wealth, some people are just looking for stability, some people are just looking for somebody to talk to, somebody that will actually listen to them, and some of us are just looking for, you know, great family and health and wealth and fitness and everything else that's combined. We're just looking for a good life, really, amongst all those things that I've just said, and all those different departments. In the long run, we are just looking for a better place, and we all need a helping hand. We all need something or someone to help us, guide us through sometimes this maze, or this sort of place where sometimes we can feel a little bit lost or not understood at all. And if we're thinking that we're waiting for understanding through government sources or other people, if you have a look at the things that they actually say and then the things that they actually do you really believe that they have got your self-interest, your interest at heart? Because they've been doing this now for so long that the only person you can look to are people that have been in the actual same position and situation as you. How many members of parliament or the government have been in the same situation as you think? How many of those, you count them, out of the hundreds, thousands of MPs, all the politicians, members of Lords, whatever's going on in America as well, the Congress, wherever you are in the world, you just take a look and seriously believe how many of those people have actually helped, because this has been going on for years, and we just have to look within ourselves, help ourselves, and have other like-minded people to help us understand what they have been trying to put us through, because I don't believe that obviously that they've got anything, sorry, they've got anything of our interest at all in the forefront of their mind. They're just thinking big business, because the government is a business, and that's all there is to it. You think about it, it's just a business, and then sometimes they're just telling you things that you want to hear, and they just want to have the poor fighting against the poor fighting against the middle class fighting against us, the poor, the underprivileged. So they feel so. Always be very careful of outside big governmental MPs, politicians, anything like that, really thinking that they have got your back, because they have not. They have not. And if you believe that, well, something will happen where you'll see and you'll start shouting and screaming, if you're already not shouting and screaming at the telly, which I don't understand anyhow. Pointless. You just have to do you. So this is something that I've written down, and it's have a good look at your condition. Is it better or is it worse? It's better because you have started. Because you have started. That's why your situation's better, because you have started. Not anybody else. It's you. It's you that, for whatever reason, you might be listening to me, or you might be listening to somebody else to say, you know what you're saying is true. I might not be as eloquent as saying certain things as other people. I might not be the greatest talker, but what I'll do is I'll speak clear and I'll speak plain, and at least you can understand exactly where I'm coming from. I might not be able to use big fancy words that you have to go and look through dictionaries and try and have a degree for it to look at, see what it means, but I will tell you exactly what it means by plain straight talking, so that from the rich man to the poor man to the cat, the queen can listen to it and understand it. That's all, because once you're speaking the truth is the truth. And you have to look at, is your condition, is it better or is it worse? And if it is better, it's better because you've started doing something for yourself, because you've decided to do it. You, nobody else, you. Because you've said, you know what, I can't take no more. Enough is enough. I can't keep listening to the lies. I can't keep listening to all this nonsense and blind followers and faith that they're trying to tell me to do, and how to do it, and wait on them. Wait on them for what? What for? You have to wait. For nobody, for no man, for no woman. It's down to you to do whatever you need to do, and how you're going to do it to bring yourself up and out of yourself. Or just people thinking that, you know what, just because you come from a certain background, it doesn't mean to say because of where your circumstances were, that your circumstances are always going to be there. That doesn't make any sense at all. But just because you're in an environment doesn't mean to say that that's going to shape you, who you are, if you want to move on. If you've been in that environment for so long and that has shaped you, but then you say, you know, wake up one morning and say, you know what, no, this environment is just purely toxic for me, it's no good. So not until you consider yourself and say, look, my conditions are better now because I've made the change. That's just something here out of my journal, which I'll say, here we go. You've got a long way to go in building your business or your life, but many a long road have been travelled to get to this point of my journey, of your journey. But I know in the long run it will be all worth the hard work and joy that you or me have put in to this timeline of my life. and your life too. It's what you actually put into it. Long way to go in building this business, but many a long road have been travelled to get to this point of my journey. But I know in the long run, it will be all worth the hard work and joy I have put into this timeline of my life. Just think about that, because you will find heartache, and it's going to be hard, but it's going to be worth it. It's definitely going to be worth it, everything that you've put into it, everything you've put into you. Just 3 little things now that I'm going to do, and I'm going to finish off, okay? But as I said, here on a daily basis, helping guide the people that need the right guidance, ear to listen to, instead of just listening to the noise and the nonsense when they turn that box on in the corner and it's just spurting out absolute BS at you, trying to keep you dazed and confused. That's all. Some people just have to wake up and say, you know what, no, because you know when someone's lying to you anyhow. So just on this one, whenever we meet another person, a subsequent trade in resources takes place. I'll start that again because I read that bit out wrong, okay? As I said, I don't filter or don't change or chop anything. This is how it should be. The truth is the truth. Whenever we meet another person, a subconscious trade in resource takes place. Sometimes the trade is only one way. If one of the parties chooses not to learn, and sometimes no trade goes on at all. This is not through a lack of resources in each person, but through a lack of understanding of the true purpose of life. Life is an unending opportunity to learn and grow if we choose to look forward and learn from everything that comes into our lives. Sometimes you meet someone for the first time and feel strongly attracted to his or her energy. Often after a few minutes you feel and act like old friends. This is because you both subconsciously recognize sources in each other to trade. The attraction is cemented by the energy exchanges that take place during conversation, and these take place on many different levels. For example, physically in body language. Subsequently, it might be through the air, it might be through just being verbal, emotional, or spiritual. One of those where there's a connection, and that is why you get on so well with somebody, because you feel something towards them. You feel their energy, you feel their belief in what they're saying. You feel that this person is helping you and helping you throughout this madness that we're going through and this maze that we're going through all the time. So why not have somebody like that's going to listen to you as well, but not judge you also. Anxiety is caused by a lack of resources. When viewed in this way, the solution is simple. Go and find the resources you are lacking. For instance, if you are anxious about a driving test because you don't know how to reverse properly, the situation is to find someone who knows how to reverse properly and get them to teach you. In this situation, the resources you are lacking is knowledge of how to reverse correctly, and the situation is to find someone who possesses the resources and who will share it with you. So it's somebody that will share with you, and that's all it comes down to. If you've got somebody that will share with you the like-minded things, they will help you, and you can then help somebody else, but more importantly, you can help yourself. So guys, leave a thumbs up, leave a likes, but all about find your energy and helping yourself. Enjoy your beautiful day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay? Inspirational post by Leverson. Leave a thumb up, leave a like. Thank you very much. Catch you guys later. Have a great day.